Hi, this is Lou from Lou's Antiques and Collectibles, and we buy and sell stuff for our two antique booths and the two antique malls that we're in. Plaza Antiques in Lincoln Park, Michigan, and Maumee Antiques in Maumee, Ohio. And this is going to be a booth change at Maumee, and let me tell you, I've been preparing for this throughout the whole summer. As you can see, I got bags of toys here. I had literally bags all over my whole living room. I still have a few dolls. I priced probably more than 100 dolls. And so I just laid them all out, and I'm dividing them up to what category they're in, like Barbie things and action figures and whatnot. So as you can see, and I've done quite a bit already. This is these are just Barbie pets. I put all the Barbie pets together. And then these are going to be like horses. And these are animals in general, because my animals have to be involved too, of course. And then I have some Disney bags. So let me show you how I do the bags. So the reasons I primarily put all these things in bags is because what happens is a lot of times people with children will come in the mall and the kids will play with all the stuff and it'll just be scattered all over the place. So I try to wrap them up or put them in bags so they're protected for the people that want to buy them, and they stay nice and clean. So like in this bag, this is kind of an odd bag of action figures. And what I'm going to do is, and I'm going to try to do this with one hand. It's not going to be easy. I fold over the top usually, and then I staple the bags. Let me show you when it's done. And this is what it looks like when it's done. I put a label on it, and then I staple the top of it. And most of the time, this works pretty good. I just had a bag of Shopkin toys that somebody put a hole in, and they stole about 20 of them out of there. That was kind of a bummer. But for the most part, this does protect them. It makes it a little bit more difficult to slide one out if you just want that one or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and do all these bags here. And then this was the last of the action figures. Like I said, my car is loaded. And this is the last of it that was on my kitchen table that I'm just trying to finish before tomorrow when I do the set. So these are the action figures that I had left on my table. And I divided them up. I had to look up every one because I am just not familiar with these characters anymore, other than the real obvious one like the Hulk or something like that. These are wrestling figures, and these are just basic military figures, and so on and so forth. These are Marvel characters. So I divided it all up. Like I said, it took days, weeks. Let me tell you, I've been buying toys all summer, and I've just been putting them in a big pile, and boy, oh boy, holy moly, this was a job. I don't know if I want to be a toy dealer anymore. It was worse than the jewelry, I have to say, but hopefully it pays off, so we're going to see how this goes. This is what I've been doing with my dolls. What I do is I wash them. I hand wash them. I'll rinse them, and then I put them in the spin cycle in my washer to get the moisture out. And I wash all their clothes. And like these two haven't been done yet, you can see. Sometimes they don't have clothes, and you have to fix their clothes. All the Barbies and all the other dolls have clothes now. And then I wrap them in these cellophane bags, and I tag them. And the main reason is so nobody gets into them and plays with them. And a lot of times I put accessories with them, like purses or shoes or whatnot. That would be gone for sure. So they're just basically in a Ziploc bag that I cut the end off, and then I use packing tape to package them. But at least they know they're clean, they're ready to be played with. And like I said, these two still have to be done. So I have to brush their hair and fix their clothes and do all that. These little dolls are very labor intensive. I've probably done over 100 of them. You'll see tomorrow when I take them to the mall how many dolls I have. It's crazy. Monday morning, and we're on our way to Maumee Antique Mall, and look at my car. Oh my goodness. Let me give you a side view too. It is really full. There's all those dolls I was working on. So we're gonna head on out there, and we got a lot of work to do today. So, and I have a show this next weekend too. So I got to pull out a lot of Christmas for the show and put all the toys in, and that'll be my day. So come along. So we're heading on down to Maumee, Ohio. It takes us about 45 minutes. We got a little drive here, but it's definitely worth it. Both of the malls I'm in are really excellent malls, and I like working with the people at both of them. So So they're definitely worth the drive. Here at the Maumee Antique Mall in Maumee, Ohio, and I got my cart. And we got to load it all up. I don't know if this is going to be a one load or a two load thing. We'll see how this goes. So check out this cart. It is full. And I still got a couple bags left, so I'm going to have to make 2 trips on this one to get it all in. So we're going to take this on in and head to our booth. So we're taking the cart into the mall here, and we are in row 7, aisle 7. And we're kind of down towards the end, about 3 or 4 from the end on the left-hand side. And you'll know it's my booth because all of my tags say 144 on it. That's my dealer number. There's actually a booth number, but I think it's kind of covered up anyways. But the dealer number is what you're looking for, and that's always on all the tags in the booth. So that way you can find me pretty easy. But we have a Christmas display in here, and this is going to go to the Vintage Market show, most of it. It still looks nice, although I got a few Halloween items that kind of floated to the front here. We'll have to get that stuff out also. And then we need to get all these toys in, which is going to take some time today. And what I did is I pulled out a couple of the big racks of Christmas items that are going to go to the vintage market. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get another load and take some of the stuff that's going to be in our way out to the car. So I'll have it already out there. We got our second cart here going in. I brought some stuff out that you just saw to reload my car again because, like I said, I'm pulling stuff out for the Vintage Market show in Grosse Seal, Michigan this weekend. So we're doing a bit of a switch around. So we got quite a mess going on here. I'm starting to pull out the Christmas stuff, and the one shelf there in the left is kind of done. I got a lot of toys in there. A lot of the toys are going to go like in baskets. The back area is kind of done with the bigger toys. And I'm going to categorize them so that people know what's in those baskets. That kind of helps a little bit for selling them. This is a little bit better here. I have all the LOL dolls there and all the Fisher-Price little people and some larger LOL dolls. And I have categories like Disney and small dolls and action figures and all kinds of different categories. But we got a lot of stuff still on the floor we got to get in, so we got a lot more work to do. So we're going to keep to it here. And this is the cart that's going to go back out to the car. We're putting all these Christmas stuff back in the car. So they'll go to the show. So we're getting a little bit more together here. We got the labels on the baskets on what's in those. And that way they can just pull the basket out and kind of look in there if they're looking for pet shop characters or whatever they're looking for. And I got my jewelry over here still that has to stay in the front because that's a huge seller. And this rack here is all stuffed animals. It used to be linens, and I pulled the linens out and did that. So let's take a tour of the booth because I think it turned out pretty good. So we have our front here with all of our bigger toys. And I left the blow molds and the dress forms in there because they're kind of Christmassy. And all the baskets are done. All the toys are organized. Of course, next week they will be unorganized again, but right now they're organized. They tend to get moved around a lot. So, and all the jewelry has been done. I organized the pins and the rings and the earrings that are out in front so people can grab those. So these racks always become quite a mess. Now on this side of the booth, we still have a few Halloween items in here. It's not quite Halloween yet, but so I'm going to leave some of that in there. And there's the blue area, and this is pink. And I wasn't able to put a lot of work into this because the front was so difficult, but I at least kind of picked it up. And all the clothes there are all Christmas sweaters and Christmas themed clothes. So I'm leaving all those there. And then when I do, there'll be another Christmas show that I do in mid-December, and I'll probably pull that stuff out then. And here's all the stuffed animals all in one area, and they have all been sanitized. That's an Ohio law, so you have to buy special spray for that. And here's some more toys in the back here, and a couple of giant racks of necklaces, and there's my purses there, and a few items on the floor there. I have a little table, a child's table there that hasn't sold yet. And over here there's orange items, and then these are all more toys over here. As you can see, my toy department is expanding quite big these days. We'll see how this goes. Oh, it's a lot of work, though, I'll tell you. And over here is green and purple area and my showcase. And I put a few things in there, but I really didn't get to organize it much. I'm going to leave the Christmas stuff in there because it's kind of pricey. And that stuff doesn't tend to sell at shows very well anyway. So we'll leave that there for the customers. And on the top, I have a couple blow molds that I'm trying to get rid of. So that I got at one of the citywide sales, actually. And on the end caps, I have some Christmas themed clothing and some candles, blow molds. And on this side is where all the Barbies and the 9-inch dolls go. They're in that giant crate there. There's all different kind. So this is Lou from Lou's Antiques saying goodbye, and we'll see you again. Bye, everybody.